Welcome, Gregory. Welcome, Dee Dee. All right, today's English. We'll get started on page 10. Homage to the Sublime One, the Worthy One, the Fully Enlightened One. Homage to the Sublime One, the Worthy One, the Fully Enlightened One. Homage to the Sublime One, the Worthy One, the Fully Enlightened One. I go to the Buddha for refuge. I go to the Dhamma for refuge. I go to the Sangha for refuge. A second time I go to the Buddha for refuge. A second time I go to the Dhamma for refuge. A second time I go to the Sangha for refuge. A third time I go to the Buddha for refuge. A third time I go to the Dhamma for refuge. A third time I go to the Sangha for refuge. The 3 refuges are complete. I undertake the training rule to abstain from taking life. I undertake the training rule to abstain from taking what is not given. I undertake the training rule to abstain from sexual misconduct. I undertake the training rule to abstain from false speech. I undertake the training rule to abstain from intoxicating drinks and drugs causing heedlessness. Having well undertaken and kept the 5 precepts together with the 3 refuges, one should strive on with diligence. With morality, good rebirth is gained. With morality, wealth is achieved. With morality, perfect peace is attained. Therefore, morality should be purified. Welcome, Jayantha. All right. Page 24. Homage to the Sublime One, the Worthy One, the Fully Enlightened One. Homage to the Sublime One, the Worthy One, the Fully Enlightened One. Homage to the Sublime One, the Worthy One, the Fully Enlightened One. Such indeed is the Sublime One, worthy, perfectly enlightened, perfect in true knowledge and conduct, well gone, knower of the world, supreme trainer of persons to be tamed, teacher of gods and humans, enlightened and exalted. Well expounded is the Dhamma by the Sublime One, directly visible, unaffected by time, calling one to come and see, leading onwards to be realized by the wise. The order of the Sublime One's disciples is practicing well. The order of the Sublime One's disciples is of upright conduct. The order of the Sublime One's disciples has entered the right path. The order of the Sublime One's disciples is practicing correctly. That is, the 4 pairs of persons, the 8 kinds of individuals. This order of the Sublime One's disciples is worthy of offerings and hospitality, worthy of gifts and salutation, supreme fields of merit for the world. The Buddha, well purified, with ocean-like compassion, possessed of the eye of knowledge, completely purified, destroyer of the evils and corruption of the world, I revere that Buddha with devotion. Homage to you, so nobly bred. Homage to you amongst men supreme. Peerless are you in all the world. May all homage be given to you. It teaches Dhamma like a lamp, divided into path, fruition, and the deathless, both itself transcendent and showing the way to that goal. I revere that Dhamma with devotion. Thoroughly understanding the Dhamma and freed from longing through insight, the wise one who is rid of all desire is calm as a pool unstirred by wind. Those to whom the Dhamma is clear are not led into other doctrines. Perfectly enlightened with perfect knowledge, they walk evenly over the uneven. Of all the medicines in the world, manifold and various, there is none like the medicine of Dhamma. Therefore, O monks, drink of this. Having drunk this Dhamma medicine, you will be ageless and beyond death. Having developed and seen the truth, you will be quenched, free from craving. The Sangha called to feel better than the best, who have seen peace, awakening after the Buddha's good way, who have abandoned attachment, the noble ones, the wise. I revere that Sangha with devotion. Happy is the arising of the Buddhas. Happy is the teaching of the true Dhamma. Happy is the unity of the Sangha. Happy is the discipline of the united ones. They go to many a refuge, those who have been struck by fear. They go to the mountains and forests, to parks and trees and shrines. But none of these is a secure refuge. None is the refuge supreme. Not by relying on such a refuge can one be freed from all suffering. But one who has gone for refuge to the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha sees with perfect wisdom the Four Noble Truths: suffering, the arising of suffering, the transcending of suffering, and the Noble Eightfold Path that leads to suffering's final end. This is the refuge of the secure, this is the refuge of the supreme. By relying on such a refuge as this, one is released from all suffering. By this practice of Dhamma, in accord with the Dhamma, I respect the Buddha. By this practice of Dhamma, in accord with the Dhamma, I respect the Dhamma. By this practice of Dhamma, in accord with the Dhamma, I respect the Sangha. Welcome, Michelle. All actions are led by the mind. Mind is their master, mind is their maker. Actors speak with a defiled state of mind, and suffering follows, as the cartwheel follows the foot of the ox. All actions are led by the mind. Mind is their master, mind is their maker. Actors speak with a pure state of mind, then happiness follows, as your shadow follows you without departing. Impermanent are all conditioned things, affected by rising and falling away. Having arisen, they then must cease. Blissful is it when they subside. Abstaining from all evil, doing what is good, cleansing one's mind, this is the teaching of all the Buddhas. Patience is the highest practice. Nibbana is supreme, say the Buddhas. A mendicant does not harm others. A recluse oppresses no one. Not insulting, not harming, restrained according to the moral code, moderating in food, dwelling in solitude, engaging in higher mental development. This is the teaching of all the Buddhas. By the blessings that have arisen from my practice, may my venerable preceptors and teachers who have helped me, mother, father, and relatives, male and female rulers, worldly powers, virtuous human beings, the higher beings, demons, and high gods, the guardian deities of the world, celestial beings, the Lord of Death, friendly people, indifferent and hostile, may all beings be well. May the skillful deeds done by me bring you threefold bliss. May this quickly bring you to the deathless. By means of this meritorious deed, and through this aspiration, may I quickly attain the cutting off of craving and clinging. Whatever faults I have until I am liberated, may they quickly perish. Wherever I am born, may there be an upright mind, mindfulness and wisdom, austerity and vigor. May no harmful influences weaken my efforts. The Buddha is the unsurpassed protector. Dhamma is the supreme protection. Peerless is the silent Buddha. The Sangha is my true refuge. By the power of these exalted ones, may I rise above all defilements. By means of this meritorious deed, may I never join with the foolish. May I join always with the wise until the time I attain Nibbana. May the suffering be free from suffering. May the fear-struck be free from fear. May the grieving be free from grief. So too may all beings be. From the highest realm of existence to the lowest, may all beings arisen in these realms, with form and without form, with perception and without perception, be released from all suffering and attain to perfect peace. Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right, page 125. Finishing out the Anattalakkhana Sutta. Tasmatiha bhikkhave yang kinchi rupang atita nagata pachupannang Ajatang va bahidda va olarikang va sukumang va hinang va panitang va yang dure va santike va sabbang rupang netang mama neso hamasmi nameso atati eva metang yata buttang sammapanyaya dattabang Yakachi Vedana Atita Nagata Pachupanna Ajatava Bahiddava Ularikava Sukumava Hinava Panitava Yadoreva Santikeva Sabba Vedana Nesa Mama Nesa Hamasmi Namesa Attati Evang etang yata buttang sammapanyaya dattabang Yekachi sanya atita nagata pachupanna ajatava bahiddava ularikava sukumava hinava panitava Yadoreva santikeva sabba sanya nesa mama nesam hamasmi namesa attati eva metang yata buttang sammapanyaya dattabang Yekechi sankara atita nagata pachupanna ajatava bahiddava ularikava sukumava hinava panitava Yedureva santikeva sabbe sankara netang mama netang hamasmi nameta atati eva metang yata buttang sammapanyaya dattabang Yankin Chivinyanang Yatita Nagata Pachupanang Ajatang Va Bahidava Ularikang Va Sukumang Va Hinang Va Panitang Va Yangdore Va Santike Va Sabbang Vinyanang Netang Mama Neso Hamasmi Nameso Atati Eva Metang Yatabutang Yisammapanyaya Dattabang Evang passang bhikkave sutava arya savako rupasming pina bindati vedanaya pina bindati sanyaya pina bindati sankharesu pina bindati vinyanasming pina bindati nibindang virajati viraga vimuchati vimuttasming vimuttang itinyanang hoti Kina jati vusatang brahmacharyang katang karaniyang naparang ittathayati pajanati idangavocha bhagava attamana panchavaggiya bhikkhu bhagavato basitong apinandunti imasming cha panaveya karasaming bhanyamane panchavaggiyanang Bhikkhu-nang anupadaya sevehi chittani vimuching suti tena ko panasamayena cha loke arahanto honti. Alright, English. Therefore, bhikkhus, whatever form, whether past, future, or present, internal or external, gross or subtle, low or high, far or near, all forms are not mine, I am not them, nor are they myself, thus it should be seen with wisdom as it is. Whatever feeling, whether past, future, or present, internal or external, gross or subtle, low or high, far or near, all feelings are not mine, I am not them, nor are they myself, thus it should be correctly seen with wisdom as it is. Whatever perception, whether past, future, or present, internal or external, gross or subtle, low or high, far or near, all perceptions are not mine. I am not them, nor are they myself. Thus it should be correctly seen with wisdom as it is. Whatever mental formations, whether past, future, or present, internal or external, gross or subtle, low or high, far or near, all mental formations are not mine. I am not them, nor are they myself. Thus it should be correctly seen with wisdom as it is. Whatever consciousness, whether past, future, or present, internal or external, gross or subtle, low or high, far or near, all consciousness is not mine. I am not it, nor is it myself. Thus it should be correctly seen with wisdom as it is. Perceiving this, bhikkhus, the learned and noble disciple becomes disenchanted with form, feeling, perception, mental formations, and consciousness. And that disciple, through that disenchantment, becomes dispassionate, and by that absence of passion, free. And when free, aware of that freedom, aware that rebirth is exhausted, the holy life has been lived, and there is nothing more to do. Thus spoke the Sublime One. Delighted, the group of 5 bhikkhus rejoiced in what the Sublime One had said. While this exposition was being delivered without attachment, the group of 5 bhikkhus became free from defilements. Then there were 6 arahants in the world. Sadhu. All right. We are doing now our thought of the day, page 87. First set of verses. Dana na samane na brahmane na kapandika vimnibbike ladana samvibhajeti anang panang chapojanang tangve avuti kasamoti ahunang purisadamang. Not with recluses or Brahmins, neither with the poor and the needy does the base man share his food or give drink with sustenance. People say the selfish man is like a drought, a rainless sky. Let's see here. Having technical difficulties today. All right, friends. So, people say that this man is like a drought, a rainless sky. This is a person who does not give food, does not give anything, is not generous, doesn't do any of these things. So one should reflect on this. Right, this is actually, we're going to go through each day that we do this. We can see, equating to the weather, how generous a person is. So somebody who doesn't believe in giving, right, this is actually one of the wrong views, that there's no results in giving. This is actually a common wrong view among Westerners and Buddhist converts, people who come in and they think dana is somehow lesser or not as important to the path, when it's the beginning of the path and you keep doing it till the end. Right? Dana is letting go. So it's very important to be able to practice this, to let go, to be generous, to want to give to others, right? Not to be like a drought, like a rainless sky. You have your crops and you're just waiting for rain, and it's not coming. And you start to worry. You start to worry about the health of your crops. You start to worry if you're gonna have enough food for the winter coming up. All of these things because of a drought. Right? Because of a rainless sky. Today in the modern era, when we think of drought, maybe we think, oh, well, I won't be able to water my lawn or take a long shower or whatever. But like throughout most of history, a drought can literally mean death. Right? So this is a very vivid imagery to equate somebody who's stingy, who doesn't practice generosity, to being like a drought, like a rainless sky. So we definitely don't want to do that. We want to try to give as much of ourselves as we can in a skillful way and do our best to practice this letting go. So, all right, friends, I think we're good for today. Now, I actually I'm going to cut it again early today because I have a dentist appointment. And also, after the dentist appointment, I have an appointment with the bank. And there's a good chance, hopefully, fingers crossed, that Maggasekha has the nonprofit bank account today. We'll see how that happens. We're still waiting on 501c3. I don't know when that's coming. As it's funny. My mind is like replacing that song, the Christmas song. All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth. My mind said the other day, all I want for Christmas is my 501c3. Because it feels like we are kind of like on hold, right? We're on hold in so many ways, waiting on this. So hopefully it comes soon, if sometime between now and early next year, and we can start to move forward. Waiting on all of this stuff. Things are looking promising, and hopefully in the new year we will actually start looking for a place that will be Maggasekha Vihara. And once 501c3 is passed and all of that kind of stuff, then we start looking for a place, and who knows how long it will take. And then hopefully sometime next year where Maggasekha Vihara exists in Colorado. But for now, though, as I said, we're ending early. So, Sukhi Hotu, may you be happy and at ease, practice well and be well, and may you have a spiritually successful and peaceful practice until we meet again, which, if I'm alive, should be tomorrow morning for another morning monastery experience, if I don't somehow die at the dentist or driving to or from or whatever. So, have a good day, and if I'm around, I'll see you tomorrow morning.